Okay, here's another update on my birds. About 2 weeks ago, Belly and I finally located one of the local clubs. The guy is Kagawa, the local official, and anyway, he has, the loading station for all the pigeons when they race is at his house. Anyway, we finally met him. It was a couple of weeks ago, and we talked for a bit. And so I joined the club, and we talked, like I said, exchanged information and whatnot. And then I came back and I put my birds together to see if they would pair up. And for 2 weeks solid, all they did was fight. Okay. Anyway. Okay, battery died. Anyway, these are the two birds that I got from Lucas de la Cruz, from Maximus Loft. And this one right here, the one on the left, I got on a online Facebook auction. This one's from Manny Zamora, and this one here, same deal, and I got him from Henry Tan. Now, I got a couple of other birds here, and the reason that is like I said, I'd had them together for a couple of weeks. All they did was fight constantly, chase each other around, and so let's see, I want to say it was Saturday afternoon, Billy and I went back to the Kagawa's house, the local official, where the club is, and the name of the club, I want to say, is San Jose Del Monte Bulacan Racing and Fancy Pigeons Club, I think. Don't quote me on that. Anyway, so we went back to see him and explained to him, what my situation was, and he offered to come over and check him out and see what he thought was the issue. So he came over, and this was the next day. So he came over Sunday. Today's Monday. Anyway, when he came over, he brought 3 pigeons with him. 2 of them were hens, and one of them was a cock. And anyway, he put the hens in with a couple of my birds. He felt like all 4 of my birds are cocks. So he put the hens in with a couple of my birds, and their behavior immediately changed. And this one right here on the right, this is one of his hens, and that's Carlos here. And anyway, so they've pretty well calmed down and starting to pair up. And he put the other hen in with Chance here. And Chance is kind of a big boy, and this is the hen right here, and I don't know if you can see it, but the back of her head, he ripped all the feathers out of the back of her head, and so I had to separate them. Now, at first, they were just fine, and he was definitely changed his behavior, and so, I checked on them a few times throughout the morning, and they were fine. And then I came back mid-afternoon to give them their feeding, and that's when I found that she had, like I said, on the back of her head, I don't know if you can see it or not, but on the back of her head, all of the feathers, he's ripped them out. And so he just beat the snot out of her, and he finally run her down, held her down, I guess, and just ripped her feathers out of the back of her head. And so I had to get her out of there, put her over here, to this one over here, and I went ahead and put Feathers back over in here with him. These two fight, but at least Feathers is able to stay away from him and not get too beat up. Anyway, so that is the current update on where we're at as far as our pigeons go. So that'll do it. Hopefully someday, at least out of these two, we'll have eggs within a couple of weeks here. So hopefully, we will see.